Hey guys, it's Christine from Mama's Munchkin blog, and I just wanted to make a video for you guys. I know it's been a while, so I wanted to welcome you back first of all to the channel, and I wanted to ask you to not forget to hit the subscribe button so that you can be notified when the next video is going to be posted. I was really thinking about what I was going to post for you guys today, and so I thought I would show you guys some slides from a previous post I made on the blog. I will leave the link down below so that you can go check out the blog. The blog is actually about a review of Instacart. I'm sure you guys may be familiar with that, but I thought it's a great tool to share with you guys in case you're not sure of it or in case maybe you're on the fence about using it. So I figure I would create these slides for you today in this video so that you'd get a little bit more information than what's on the blog post. And really, let's talk about how the Instacart service and services like it, right, are useful for people with disabilities. So here we go, guys. So first of all, I wanted to, like I said, talk about what is Instacart, just a little bit in case people are not sure. I'm going to focus on Instacart today, but Shipt is also one of the services that's available. So it's not to say that Shipt or Instacart one is better than the other. That is not the point of this video. I have not used Shipt, so I didn't really think it was fair for me to create a review on the blog about Shipt, but I have used Instacart for a while now. I also still go to the regular grocery store, so that might be an additional video at some point in time. But I wanted to really talk about what is Instacart today, how it's going to help your budget, guys. I think there are some things about Instacart and services like that that we don't realize are really beneficial to people with disabilities and other people as well. People without disabilities, it's very helpful. But we're going to talk about how it helps your budget, how Instacart really helps meal planning, and I have an actual meal planning blog on a different blog that I have, which is healthylivingwithadisability.com. I can leave that down in the description box for you guys, and maybe I'll make a video about meal planning in the near future. And then I really wanted to talk about why Instacart and these on-demand delivery services like Instacart and Shipt are really helpful for people with disabilities. So let me go ahead and get into this. This is so exciting for me, guys, because I know that as a person with a disability, we may really have some obstacles in our way. And I think that Instacart really is one of those best kept secrets or resources out there that everyone can use, and that is also very beneficial to people with disabilities. So I have here, it's an on-demand service. What does that mean? That means I can go onto my computer or onto the Instacart app and I can pick my groceries and have them delivered to me. This is great because it offers same-day delivery. So if I am in a pinch and I wasn't expecting some people to come to my house maybe for dinner, I can get Instacart to come. I think the longest wait time is about 2 hours. It may be less with some of the other services that are kind of like add-ons with them, but it's really good because it offers that same day delivery. It's also great when or if you have an emergency, you didn't realize you didn't get something at the store, maybe the last time you went or the last time you placed your order. It's really simple to go ahead and get those extra things that you might need. And then there is also a variety of stores to choose from. When I originally posted the blog post that these slides are coming from, the only thing that was really available was getting your groceries on the app or on the website delivered to your door. And now they have expanded to so many things like the drugstore or to home improvement stores. And I think they may have cosmetic stores as well. So the variety of stores you can choose from is really, really growing. It's really, really a great service. Okay, so how does Instacart help your budget? In the beginning, Instacart always has on their website that the prices might be higher than in the store. Well, that might be true, but I think we really need to think as people with disabilities and as people without disabilities, how Instacart can help us really manage our spending. So not only can we manage our spending by watching what is in our cart as we're adding the items, but we really can save money in transportation costs, right? And save time. So that's super important. We can adjust what we need as far as the items in our virtual shopping cart. Before we check out, we're also going to be aware of the total so that we make sure we're not going over our budget that we have set maybe for groceries that week, right? And so that's important, and that's on a clear page there that Instacart has set up. And now, like within the last few months, there may be coupons or buy one get one free offers available, which helps with the money saving. Now, all of these things are so wonderful that they do have, and I didn't mention it in the slides, but they used to have a trial. I'm not sure if they have one anymore, but the service is really, I think, geared towards helping people manage their budget probably more than it used to be, because I know that in the beginning they really didn't have coupons available or buy one get one free offers available. And additionally, what I noticed the other day was they are allowing you, the shopper that's shopping for your groceries online, to actually see what's in store. So I think where some of the prices may be a little bit higher, they may also be trying to make those prices a little bit more comparable for the person buying the groceries. So meal planning, I think that Instacart is a great way to help with meal planning. So meal planning is a real guide on how we are mapping out what we're eating during the week. So I have here specific time periods. Sometimes people shop for 2 weeks. Maybe you shop for a week. Maybe it's just a weekend. Or maybe I'm just planning for 2 or 3 meals in a week or a day. Maybe it's 2 meals a day that we're planning for in our home, right? So that's important to know. Meal planning really allows you to make healthy choices for yourself and for your family. And again, it's really going to help you maintain that budget on food spending. Not only are you going to be able to see what your total amount in your shopping cart is, right? I mentioned that in the last slide, but you're also going to be able to, because of the meal planning and because we're making choices of what we are bringing into our home as far as groceries and what food our family's going to eat, we have more of a control over our food spending part of our budget. A lot of time when you go out to eat, it may be a little bit more expensive. So when we eat at home, it helps us really keep our expenses down as far as spending money for the food that we're eating. The other thing and the other reason that Instacart helps with meal planning is because you're really going to have total control over the ingredients you're going to need for that meal, right? Once we make a meal plan, we're going to have control over the ingredients needed. We could also maybe shop in our pantry. Some people are able to do that, and so if we're able to do that, Instacart really helps us with that additional support of getting those groceries that we need for that meal that we're planning to make. Instacart really helps minimize impulse buying. Shopping in the store can be a great and fun experience, but I know when I go to the store, I'm probably going to get 2 or 3 more things than was on my original shopping list, just because something looks good or even smells good while I'm in the store, if they're there cooking or if there is a area where there is hot food for people to purchase. And then helping you have the opportunity to make a grocery trip virtually, right? Or grocery ordering online really helps the need for ordering out or eating out, which again really helps you keep a better eye on your budget. And so Instacart is really, really helpful for everyone. But because this video is really focusing on people with disabilities, I really wanted to talk a little bit on why Instacart is helpful for people with disabilities when they're trying to buy their groceries, right? Or any other thing, which I mentioned at the beginning of the video, you're able to buy from various stores. But specifically, in this case, it really eliminates that need for transportation, or it eliminates having to plan our day for transportation. I know for myself, when I have to plan for a day on paratransit, or I have to plan for a day of transportation, I need to take other things into consideration, like my wait time, or is my food going to be at the correct temperature by the time I get home, or how tired I'm going to be. These are all considerations that are more likely when you're using transportation, whether it's paratransit or if it's a cab or an Uber, right? So that's important to know, that really Instacart eliminates that worry. And then the other wonderful thing about Instacart is that it's a quick turnaround to receive the food that we need or the order that we need. Again, like I mentioned earlier, if you're in a rush or if there was an emergency, there are options of how long things take to be delivered once you have press the submit order button, which is amazing, and it really is a lifesaver. The one thing I will say that I don't have in a slide, but I will tell you guys, is if there are changes that need to be made to your Instacart order, as far as if something is out of stock, the Instacart shoppers are super communicative with people. They're either on your app, on your phone, they text you. So it's great, and you have the option and you have the control to kind of tell them what substitutions would be acceptable to you. And then the other thing about using Instacart versus going to a store is that when you're using Instacart, because you're sitting in your home, hopefully relaxing, hopefully you have a list in front of you, you can really take your time to choose your items. There's no need to hurry because you're waiting, or transportation will be there at a certain time, or you have to schedule, or you have scheduled a pickup at a certain time. There's no need to worry about getting, a little bit tired. For those of us with physical disabilities, we don't have to worry about all that. We can just take our time, and we can actually I think you can look around a little bit more, because the other thing is that the Instacart app, I believe, well, the app, yes, and the online on your laptop computer really gives you other options. So that if you're not sure what might go with a specific ingredient or a meal, Instacart is there to kind of give you those suggestions as well. And then lastly, I just want to let you know that Instacart is super convenient to help people with disabilities be able to shop independently for their groceries and for other items, right? Instacart helps us with our budgeting and our meal planning. This way we can have more control over the money we're spending on our groceries, and have control over the foods and the things that we're eating. Right, and Instacart eliminates the need to worry about transportation, to have to plan for transportation. It really has so many wonderful benefits to it that it is amazing, guys. I want to thank you guys for watching this video. I'm going to leave the link to the original blog post in the comments below. I'm going to leave my social media in the comments below as well for you guys, in the description below. You can follow me on Instagram, on Facebook, and on Twitter. And thank you so much, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button and share this video if you found it helpful, and then leave me any questions or comments that you might have about this or any other topic. Have an amazing day, guys, and hope to see you next time. Thanks so much.